What's going on, everybody? Joshua Pennard here, and welcome back to the War Crimes Ahoy podcast.
Hey everyone, it's me, Robert Vincent McCoy the Fourth. Do you smell that?
No, Robbie, this is a little program we can't smell.
Oh, do you smell that? It's a second bonus episode.
Yeah, we did these a lot more, but now this is like new for us.
I know we used to do this a lot. This is not, but this is a throwback. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Anyway, let's I was talking about something in the previous episode, and I kind of left it on a cliffhanger. Something that happened to me yesterday, and
Ooh,
I left it on a cliffhanger. So
I'm excited.
let me get back into it. So if you saw the video yesterday of me painting or repainting the Schwang Saber, you'll notice that on the episode I said I went to get ice cream, and which I did.
I remember that.
But if you noticed, the little cutaway after that said a half hour later. Now, if you know me and you've been to the place that I work, I'm not going to say it, but if you've been to the place that I work, then you know that it does not take a half hour to go there, get ice cream, and come back.
No, it takes like 5 minutes.
Exactly. So why exactly did it say a half hour? Well, I'll tell you. When I got to the place, I went up to the back window, and I was gonna kind of taunt my friend because he was working and I wasn't, and I was out and he was there, and I was gonna have him get me ice cream. And that's what I planned on doing. I went to the window, I hit the bell because no one was there. After waiting for about a minute, no one came to the ice cream window. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna file a complaint. I'm gonna go up front and I'm gonna harass these guys. I go up front, I leave the ice cream window, because the way it works, the ice cream window is not connected to the main entrance. It's a completely different part of the building to get ice cream.
Yeah.
So I went to the entrance, and then I went to my friend, and let's just call him Mac. Now Mac, he was a pretty good guy, and he's pretty nice, but that had nothing to do with him. I go up to him and I ask, "Hey, is ice cream open today?" He was like, "Yeah, why?" I was like, "Well, there was no one at the ice cream window, and I hit the bell, but no one came." And he was like, "That's odd." And I was like, "Well, I know that since, let's call this next guy Derek, that since Derek is supposed to be here today, that ice cream should be open." And he was like, "You know what, Josh, you work here. Why don't you go out and look around and try to get Derek off of his lazy ass and get him back to the ice cream station?" So I was like, you know what, I think I will. And that's exactly what I did. I went to the back room, didn't find him. And I was like, I already know where I think he might be. I think he'll be outside. So I went outside through a different back door, and where do I find him? He's at his truck.
Dang it, Derek.
Now, I didn't even know this, but he was talking to a kid that just got there, asking him to do a task, and he saw me and he was like, "What the hell are you doing here, Josh? You're not on today." He was like, "Wait, Josh, are you on today?" I'm like, "No, I want ice cream." And he was like, "Well, that's too fucking bad. Look behind you." And I looked behind me, and what I saw was atrocious. What I saw.
What did you see, Josh? I'm scared.
So the way we have the thing work is that there's a dumpster where we put all of our trash, the trash bags. Now, a friend of mine that had gotten a job there, we're really good friends. We've become even better friends since he started working there, because I was talking to him more. And, this mistake happened once, and it wasn't his fault. Someone else did it, but I didn't expect him to do the same thing. The dumpster was filled. So what did he do with his trash bags? Instead of putting them back in the building, he left them on top of the damn dumpster.
Okay.
What happened to the bags? A bear found them and ripped them to shreds and left trash everywhere.
Oh, no.
I know. And I saw that. I didn't even notice this at first. When you leave out the back door, that's the first thing you see at the dumpster. But I really wanted my double scooped Moose Tracks waffle cone ice cream. So I didn't even notice it until he pointed it out to me, and I was like, what the hell? And I was
Holy
like,
crap.
I was like, what happened? He explained to me the whole thing I just explained. There's Bear, dumbass kid, left trash bags on top of a dumpster, got them all and clawed up. And I was like, well, what? And he was like, Josh, you said you wanted ice cream. I was like, yeah. And then Derek said, all right, I'll work out a deal with you. If you help clean some of this up, I'll give you free ice cream. Anything you want.
What?
It's on the house. I was like, really? He was like, yep, anything you want. I was like, well, damn, I guess I'm working for a little bit then. And that's exactly what I did.
Wait.
I armed myself with some rubber gloves because all that trash was nasty. And I grabbed a trash bag to put all of the stuff in. And then I got right to work. There was another kid that had started their shift, and he helped me alongside while he went inside to manage the fryer. So we picked up all the trash. He told us not to pick up all of it because he also wanted to punish the kid that did the bad thing. So he told us to leave some of it as punishment for the kid. So we picked up what we had to pick up. And then when I got inside, he was like, what kind of ice cream you want? I was like, I want a double Moose Tracks on a waffle cone. And he gave me a triple Moose Tracks on a waffle cone for free.
No way.
I was pretty happy. Well, I was kind of not happy because I was like, wow, my friend's a dumbass. And I ate my ice cream like kind of pissed off. Like I looked like
You're like that stupid kid.
I was kind of eating it like, but with like a pissed off look on my face. So like I didn't enjoy the ice cream, but I was still eating it because I paid for it, but I didn't pay for it.
But you didn't. You paid for it in labor.
Yeah, I did in fairly simple labor, but I was like, God damn it.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Honestly, that might have been the bear that I saw this weekend.
You saw a bear?
We saw a bear in like Conway, I'm pretty sure.
That's not really far from the store.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, maybe.
It could have been the same bear.
Well, were you in New Hampshire and yesterday?
Was I?
Or
Yesterday was Sunday, but we saw it on like Saturday.
Or well, you were in Conway on Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Might have been. Thing is, I feel like bears wouldn't. Well, they might cover the distance, but I feel like they probably wouldn't because there's like a lot of people and a lot of strangeness that goes on. So possibility.
But the bear was in a dumpster. He was next to a dumpster. That's why I thought of it.
Maybe, but yeah.
Maybe this bear just targets dumpsters for a living.
Maybe, but yeah, he hit the literal jackpot at my store because he got into a lot of stuff.
I know, right? Like, you didn't even have to dumpster dive. You just pulled that thing up and was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a mess. We didn't even find, like, the remains of the bag. We just found the trash. I looked around, but I couldn't.
Oh, gosh. Did he eat the bag?
He might have eaten the bag.
That bear ain't gonna do too good later. That's not good for you.
Yeah. But, that was very strange, because that was a lot. But hey, I got my Moose Tracks ice cream. That was pretty sick.
And that's all that counts. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Thing is, like I said, I didn't really want triple scoop. That's why I wanted double scoop. I was actually gonna get like single scoop because I knew I wasn't gonna eat all of it, and which I didn't. I ate like a scoop and 3/4 before I threw it out. Before it started to melt and look gross, because I don't really like the look of melted ice cream where it's like a liquid. just I don't know.
Yeah,
It's kind of unappetizing.
that can be nasty.
It just looks kind of nasty to me. Even though it tastes great, it just doesn't really look the best.
I might have to check out the that ice cream. Might have to check it out the next time I'm up there.
It's pretty good. Actually, yeah, it is pretty good. We have some weird flavors though. We have Play-Doh and Superman.
Play-Doh. Ooh.
Yeah, Play-Doh. It's not. It doesn't sound like what you think it is.
Is it just like colored?
It is, but the flavor. The flavor is not what you would think it would be.
What is it?
It's vanilla ice cream with cookies and cream, but the cookies are sugar cookies.
Oh, that's interesting.
Doesn't sound like Play-Doh though, doesn't it?
Not really.
Yeah. Superman is a lot more simple. Well, kinda.
What's that?
It's since it's Superman, the main colors are red, blue, and yellow, and it's red, blue, and yellow ice cream, and it's like red is like weird like berry ice cream, blue is like blue raspberry or something, and yellow is like banana ice cream, and it's all mixed together.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and then of course
You
have some weird flavors like strawberry cheesecake ice cream,
Oh, I've heard of that.
Roadrunner raspberry.
That's a lot of R's.
Yeah, that is a lot of ours.
That's a lot of R's.
This one might be a bit more common. Cappuccino Crunch, I think it's called.
All right.
Low fat.
Do you have purple cow?
No, you don't. We have low fat raspberry.
Low fat raspberry. All right.
Yeah, I don't. You probably shouldn't really be eating ice cream if you're trying to have dietary restrictions, but whatever floats.
Whatever.
Whatever floats your boat. We of course have vanilla, which is pretty good in my opinion. Chocolate. Coffee ice cream. Like we have cappuccino,
All right.
and we have like a weird coffee ice cream.
Yeah.
Moose Tracks, of course. I wish we had like this one called like Under the Sea. Do you know what under?
That's so cool.
Do you know?
I like under the sea things.
But do you know what Under the Sea ice cream is?
No, I don't.
I think what I remember when I got it, it was blue raspberry ice cream with Swedish fish in it.
That's actually really cool.
It tasted pretty good too. Then again, the last time I had it, it was a field trip to Pine Point Beach in middle school.
Pine Point?
Yeah.
That's in Maine.
I know. We were not there long. We were there for like an hour and a half.
That's a sick field trip.
It is a sick field trip. And we stopped at there was like this weird ice cream place from the way we went that was on the way, so.
Oh, was it like baseball related? Because if it is, I know that place.
It might have been baseball related, but I don't know. It was it literally was right next to a house. Like someone's property.
Oh. I don't know the place.
Yeah. I don't remember it too much, but it was pretty cool. I got the Under the Sea ice cream. It was pretty tasty from what I remember.
Yeah.
It tastes like what you think it was. It just tasted like blue raspberry ice cream.
It tasted like the ocean?
No.
Imagine that. It's like, here we go. Low tide. Low tide flavored ice cream.
Low tide flavor. Yeah,
Tastes like rotting fish carcass.
Yeah, we have pretty good ice cream. Then again, the ice cream I had tasted better because I got it for free.
That's true.
Yeah, it did taste a lot better. And this one, I'm gonna tell you, the place I work, they don't mess around with the little chocolate pieces on Moose Tracks, like the little peanut butter cups. They don't mess around. They put like a lot of like miniature peanut butter cups on that shit.
Then they're doing it right then.
Yeah, it's like because we usually use Hershey's, and a lot of companies are like little wimpy bitches about their flavors, and they don't really care that much. But Hershey's is like pretty cool. They're like the OG.
They are the OG.
It's like they take the flavor, what it's supposed to be, and then like, yeah, let's put some power on that bitch, And
Let's spice it up a little bit.
let's make this better than it already was.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Hershey.
Hershey's free. You should sponsor us, Hershey's.
I mean, you literally have a town in Pennsylvania, except it's not actually a town, but it is.
Yeah, Hershey's is a pretty sick company. They made the Hershey's bar and like a lot of ice creams. Pretty cool company.
They made Hershey. Obviously, they made Hershey bars. They made Reese's. They made Kit Kat. I'm pretty sure.
I think they made Kit Kat. I don't know.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Kit
They did a
Kat.
lot of things.
They did make a lot of things. A lot of sweets and candy things. They are probably one of the
Mhm.
richest candy companies in the world. Maybe, if not the richest candy company in the world.
Only thing, the only company that's like close would probably be Mars,
Yeah.
because that's like M&M's.
Let's see. Richest candy company in the world. It's Mars.
Is it Mars?
Yeah.
Damn it. Dang.
Hershey's is pretty close though.
I would imagine. That would make sense.
Yeah, Hershey's is. Then again, Hershey's is just cool. The
Hershey,
company.
yeah, like it's cool.
Chocolate and cocoa.
Have you seen that dude? What is it, like Milton Hershey? That's his name. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, Hershey's.
I'm pretty sure because I went to Hershey, Pennsylvania. And we had a tour. We were like, oh, this is the chocolate factory. This is the remnants of the other one.
Yeah, Hershey's company since 1894.
Wow.
They have been around for a while.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. Who's their founder? Oh, well, of course Hershey, but Milton S. Hershey.
Yeah.
What'd he do? He was.
You be the owner.
What's his job? He was a chocolatier.
Yeah, that was a thing back then. You'd be a chocolatier. Be like, I make chocolate.
I didn't even know that was a job.
Listen, I don't know how the heck he could like. How everyone could be sitting on so much of a gold mine. Literally, you just take the chocolate and you put milk in it, and then boom.
Bam!
Like
Millions.
seriously.
Millions. No, billions of dollars.
Like what?
Seriously, Hershey's is $1 billion company.
You take the chocolate, you put milk, and like that was it. I think there's like one other thing he added.
How much money is the Hershey's company worth? 104. Oh no, I thought it was 140. 8.140 billion. I kind of read that wrong. But yes, it is a very rich company.
A lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot. They have a pretty big income too.
From literally just like sugar bar that you eat.
You also are right. They did make Kit Kat.
Wow.
They also made Jolly Ranchers.
That's true.
I did not know that.
I think they also own some weird thing, like I think they own like some like tea company they own. Or something like that. Or it's like a juice company, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
They own a lot of things that you just wouldn't expect.
I don't know, but Hershey's, you're pretty sick. Their headquarters is in Derry Township. And
Pennsylvania?
yeah,
Yeah.
area code 717. Populate. That's weird. I don't care about.
So I think that might be the town that's considered Hershey. Like Hershey, Pennsylvania, people say, "Oh, I went to Hershey, Pennsylvania," like I did.
Yeah.
But it's not technically a town.
Yeah, it's just a place. But that's where we get our ice creams from Hershey's.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sick. The ice cream's pretty good. I haven't had one that's bad. then again, it's kind of hard if they had something bad. Unless they made like a pistachio ice cream, which I probably wouldn't really like.
That's just nasty.
I don't like
I've
pistachio.
never tried it, but it's nasty.
I don't like pistachio flavored things.
I like pistachios.
Pistachios
Oh,
are,
ice cream, what?
I like pistachios, but I don't like pistachios on things or like flavored things. That's not good. They have like pistachio flavored
Yeah,
Oreos. It's gross.
Ah,
It's like mint pistachio Oreos. I don't like it. It's weird.
you could easily mix the two together and be like, oh, you're gonna get a mint one or you're gonna get a pistachio one.
Yeah. That's,
Ah.
Gross. They already have mint Oreos.
That's cruel.
I guess they just had to gross it up a little bit by adding some pistachios. It's grody.
I don't know how the heck we went from talking about the seasons to talking about Schlong Saber to talking about Milton Hershey
Yeah. Well, then again,
and pistachios. Like I don't know what's going on, man.
I guess that story explains the large gap. It was actually more than a half hour. It was probably 45 minutes. Because there's me driving there, then there's me getting to the ice cream counter and waiting the time for the ice cream, which is like another 5 minutes. Then getting to my friend, asking him where he is, another 5 minutes. Then picking up all of the trash, which took like 10 minutes. Then me getting my ice cream. Then me eating my ice cream, which was
And driving back.
a decent amount of time. I had to get rid of the rest of the ice cream because I didn't really want to take it home with me, and it was, I don't know, I was starting to get nauseous. And then I had to drive back, and yeah.
That's a good 45 minutes.
Yeah, so I was being generous with the half-hour thing. I really didn't know how long it had been, so I just assumed a half hour. That's why I put that in.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And actually, there was another bit I had to clean up because I made a mess because a piece of melted ice cream fell on my shorts and I had to wipe it out.
Oh, dang.
It was gross. Yeah.
You know what's one thing that I just realized? It makes sense now that you talk about the little bears going through the trash.
Yeah.
But when I went there the other day, like I walked around the entire premises of the building like probably twice. And I just couldn't find a trash barrel. So I ended up throwing something in like the dumpster.
You can't do that!
Why?
What dumpster? The one that had
One of them?
The one that had the little slot above it?
It was just a plate, but yeah.
You idiot! That's a cardboard only dumpster!
Well, it's the plate. Basically cardboard.
I don't care. You're not supposed to throw it in here. Go back inside if you want to throw something out.
Well, I did.
No, you didn't.
What?
You're not supposed to.
No, I threw the napkins out in there, I think.
Yeah, what? That was a weird day. When you actually ended up at the store.
Yeah, we said hi.
I don't know if you could tell, but I wasn't really feeling well then.
I couldn't really tell. You seemed fine.
Well, that was just me putting on a friendly act, but I really, in all, didn't feel that well because I was doing a lot of cleaning in the back room. I was cleaning out these vents, and the fumes from the mix of all sorts of chemicals I'd been using had started messing with me, and I started to get like lightheaded and like a really bad headache.
Oh boy.
Yeah. If you noticed, I don't know if you saw that much, but I actually went back and forth to the sink to wash my hands so that way I didn't touch my face and like nothing weird happened.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I will give you credit though. That slice of pepperoni pizza that I got, top quality, alright?
We do our best. I don't know who made it, but they probably did pretty good. But overall, you thought it was pretty nice, the experience.
It was a good experience. Like I'd rate it at least an 8 out of 10, at least.
That's good enough. But yeah, just remember, you order at the deli counter.
Yes.
Because
I'll remember that now because I had no clue what I was doing.
Because if you, I don't know, it makes sense, doesn't it? And then, either way, I managed to get someone's attention, and I helped you out. Don't worry.
Yes, thank you for that.
No problem. Anyway, that explains that pause in that weird pause in the video and that weird moment of time. And that makes things a bit clearer for you guys if you did watch the video, and if you didn't, you should watch it. But
Yes.
Anyway, I think we should start wrapping this episode up. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to download this episode and all of the episodes for that matter. Be sure to follow our Instagram pages at War Crimes Ahoy, ArmorCoy12, and Homeboy Josh. And subscribe to the YouTube channel at War Crimes Ahoy, and that would really help us out.
Remember, do not leave your trash outside for a bear. Or if you live in Mass, a raccoon could get into it.
I remember the lines. If a bear comes into contact with food, it becomes a nuisance, and they will have to be put down or killed.
Ah,
That's what a lot of the signs around say. Like at campgrounds in New Hampshire, you'll notice signs on tables that say that.
I like bears.
Some of them are
I
nice.
don't want them getting hurt.
Some of them are nice. But, the non...
And then others are grizzly bears.
Yeah, and then the others are just... Yeah. Anyway, we will see you guys in the next episode.
Bye-bye.